Hello artists! Today we're going to make a version of the Starry Night that is your version, and I wanted to start off by sharing with you a picture of the Starry Night. And what we're going to do today is we're going to create the background area for our Starry Night. As you can see here, there's a lot of movement that's happening in this artwork here, and to do that we have to use some layering. And we have to use little dashes of paint that get mixed a little bit, and that's going to make it look like it's moving. Alright, I have a couple examples to share with you to get started. So I was working on this one a little bit ago, and also this one right here. This one I started with some warmer colors with reds and oranges in the background, and this one I just did blue in the background with some of these Conte crayons. Okay, so I turn them on the side. It just adds a little bit of tone and color in the background. So the first thing you have to do is decide, do I want to go more warm colors where I'm doing like reds and oranges in the background, or do I want to stick to more of a blue in the background? And that's just up to you. I think they both look really good. So I'm going to put a piece of paper here, and I'm going to show you how to get started with your artwork. So I am going to do just a regular blue for my background. And you could do, you could mix other colors with blue, so you could do like a purple and a blue, or you could put another color in there. Just be careful when you start going like orange and blue or some warm and cools, it starts to make a brownish color. Okay? So I'm just going to start off here, and I'm going to put the crayon on its side. And I'm just going to press down, and I'm just trying to add a little color to the background. I do not want to go up here. I want to stay away from this area up here. Just come up right to this line here. If you go over just a little bit, not a big deal, but don't go over into the name part. We don't want to get that covered up. Okay. And I'm just going to come all the way down to the bottom here, getting a nice texture into the background. A little bit off the edge, and I think that's pretty good. Now if you were to do another color in there, you could just go like this purple would look nice, just a little bit on top. Just to add a little more tone into it, or even a green would be kind of nice. But don't overdo it with too many colors there, just a few to kind of get started. Alright, you're going to have some paints at your table, and you're going to have these three colors to work with now. We want to start off by doing the stars, and if you want to put a moon in there you can, and we're going to use Q-tips to put it down. So I'm going to start off by doing white, and I'm just going to put probably about 5 stars in there. Okay, so I'm going to take into the white, and I'm just going to kind of put that down and put it in a circle fashion. Maybe one right here. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, and then maybe another one right down here. Okay. Now part of it's going to get covered up, guys, down here, so you don't have to work all the way down. So you want to keep it more towards the top of your paper. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over on the other side. I'm going to get some yellow, and I'm going to try to go little dots around it, hitting just a little bit of the white. Okay, it's okay if you get a little white on it. It's actually kind of good because it kind of blends it together a little bit, and it makes it more of a glowing type of artwork. Okay, just go a little bit right there. And one more over here. And you could go a little bit bigger if you'd like, which would be fine for some of them, and keep others maybe kind of small. Alright, after you're done with this, you're just going to leave that on the plate. We don't want that to roll around. And I'm going to grab my second one, and now I'm going to be working with little dashes now. Not dots, I want to turn them into dashes. So I'm going to grab some blue, and I'm going to do some lines or some dashed lines. So they go a little bit further, they stop. Okay, so you go, stop, you just kind of pull it a little bit, push it down, and then pull it for a little ways. Okay, now I'm just going to kind of run it along here, and even some of them, like watch this one, I could go around this one, going close to that yellow, I don't want to mix it, and then I'm going to stop maybe right there. Okay, go back into my blue, I could start another line right next to it. I don't want to go through it, so I could go right past it, coming right over here, or I could go around it. Now some people like to lighten their blue by adding a little white into it to see what happens as you go. It's kind of fun to see the lighter blue and see it mix. Okay, I'm going to come right up here, around, and then I'm going to stop about right here because I've run out of space, or I could turn and go back this other way. So you can kind of go back and forth between your white and your blue. And what you want to do now is you want to take your time, you want to go slowly through this, and we're going to try to fill up most of this top area here. Now you can come down to about right here. Later on next time we're going to be putting in some land down here and creating a little city that you would like to add to it. Okay? And continue working on this, adding to it, and making it look beautiful and with movement. Alright guys, can't wait to see how yours turns out with your artwork.